Hey guys, how's it going? My name is Brendan and welcome back to the channel. If you guys are new here, it's great to have you, and today I'm going to be explaining everything that you need to know about Dogecoin. So things like, is Dogecoin a good investment? Is it possible for Dogecoin to hit $1? What has Dogecoin done in the past, because I know it's been volatile? And what does the underlying technology of Dogecoin actually look like? Is this something that is scalable and can play a prominent part in the future? So if that sounds interesting to you guys, make sure you guys stick around for the whole video, because there will be important information discussed the entire way through. But without further ado, let's go ahead and break down whether Dogecoin is worth your hard-earned money and even your time. So Dogecoin, if you guys don't know, was made and created in 2013. It was originally created as a way to tip streamers, primarily on Twitch and even other platforms, but it never really caught on. One of the big claims to fame for it is that it had a 1 cent transfer fee, which is very low and still to this day continues to be very low. The problem here is that Dogecoin, if we go over to the chart, has had a quite volatile, I guess you could say, month so far. So we're just about 10 days into July, and Dogecoin has gone all the way from 25 sats and peaked up at 60 sats. So it has more than doubled in value this month, and this is primarily due to a lot of people pump and dumping and shilling it on things like TikTok and other social media platforms, talking about it going to $1. So let's talk about that for a moment. Is it possible for Dogecoin to go to $1, and what has it done in the past? So this is what Dogecoin has done in the past. This goes all the way back to 2014, where we can see where it had, quite the significant market cap, ran up again in 2017, and at one time this had a $2 billion market cap. Now it's currently sitting at just around a quarter of that, at $446 million in total market cap. So why has Dogecoin, I guess, had these spikes? Why has it been volatile? Why is it pumping again? Well, we've been seeing that Dogecoin has been quite the pump and dump coin. This is nothing new. This is something that's been happening for the past 6 years, and it's continuing to happen. I mean, it's had greater runs than this. It's had worse runs than this. This is something that is not anything special, but I think that what is different about this one is that it is luring a lot of young investors in to thinking that it is a greater deal than it actually is, and I want to explain that for you without getting too deep into this. So let's go ahead and look at this first article over here about Dogecoin Creator. If you guys don't know, the creator of Dogecoin, he's not even with the project anymore. He left, quite a while back. And Dogecoin hasn't actually had a software update since 2015, making it more than 5 years since the coin and the cryptocurrency has had a software update, which is, if you guys don't know, in simple language, that's a long time. And for something to not be upgraded at all, that's not a good sign. I mean, there is no sort of progression for this, and while it was created for the purpose of being able to tip streamers, they abandoned that idea, and there has been no progression to solve that problem in a very, very long time. So with Bitcoin losing the idea of scalability and problem solving, and since it has no working product, it begs the question, why is it worth $1 in the first place? And in order to understand Dogecoin, in order to get to $1, I believe it would have to have about $112 billion market cap to even get to $1. Now let's look at that compared to Bitcoin. If you guys don't know Bitcoin right now, let's go and look at this. Bitcoin is about $169 billion market cap. So we'd have to argue that Dogecoin is worth almost as much as Bitcoin to be at $1. So if you think Dogecoin brings the same amount that Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, XRP, Cardano, Litecoin, and Binance combined all offer, then that would start putting it, not all together. If you were to say that Ethereum, XRP, Cardano, Litecoin, Binance, EOS, Crypto.com, Chainlink, and a lot of these other great projects combined would equal Dogecoin, which has no working product, no solutions, and hasn't been updated in 5 years. That's what we are looking at. Now, the problem is that Dogecoin is notoriously a pump and dump coin. We know that they have no working product. It isn't realistic for them to get a $1 price, and Dogecoin is already down 20% today. which is, excuse me, 21.5% today. I looked at this about an hour ago and it was 15%, and about an hour later we're already at 21.5%. So when you have platforms like Robinhood offering you the ability to buy and own Dogecoin, you don't truly own Dogecoin. What they do is they offer you this certificate of you have the amount, the price evaluation of what one Dogecoin is at. You don't actually own the Dogecoin itself, because if you owned it, you would be able to deposit it and transfer it and withdraw it. You're not able to do that. They're saying that if you have 1,000 Dogecoin, you have the price value equivalent of 1,000 Dogecoin, but you don't actually own those 1,000 Dogecoin, which is where a lot of problems with Robinhood trading crypto come in, because they don't allow you to actually own the crypto, just the price evaluation of the crypto, which some people don't care about, some people do. But it gives people who don't quite understand the fundamentals behind this the ability to trade this. So realistically, when looking at something like Dogecoin, I'll go to a couple more articles here, just kind of scrolling through, I guess, Dogecoin's history and what it is. Dogecoin cannot hit $1 because it doesn't even have a set supply, which we look up here. They currently have 115 billion coins with you guessed it, a number unlimited amount of supply. So that, and let's go ahead and go back to their Dogecoin page. Since they have no maximum supply, there is nothing from just more Dogecoins being created forever and forevermore, thus having the problem of supply and demand being an ever so struggle against Dogecoin. So I just want to create this as explaining what Dogecoin has done in the past, what it's currently doing, and just as a warning, be careful about what you put your money in. Just because you saw a video on the internet talking about you investing money into something, don't believe them, even if it's me. I'm some random guy on the internet, and do your own due diligence and research. One of the things that this talks about is the huge surge in market cap that Dogecoin had, described by Palmer's. If you guys don't know, Palmer's one of the founders of Dogecoin. Is that he was concerned because Dogecoin hasn't had that software update in 2015, which again should be setting off alarm bells in your head right now if you don't already have them. The irrational enthusiasm coupled with like large players manipulating the largely unregulated markets has resulted in weekly cycle of rallies and crashes across just about every or all of the crypto assets. Now, this article is from 2018, but I think it spreads the exact same message and point very, very well that it did then, and I think it does the exact same thing today. Be careful about this. Do your own research. Look at the circulating supply. Look at how much it would take it to get to $1. Look at the fundamentals, the technology, the use case, the working product, everything behind the scenes to see if this is actually worth almost $115 billion. Make sure you understand that it is worth that before it gets there. This would make it worth more than a lot of traditional household name stocks today. And if you think that it's worth more than like a lot of those household names, I guess in that case, do your own due diligence in investing. But that's enough of me ranting about this subject for today, guys. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you guys did, go ahead and drop a like on this video and let me know your guys' thoughts on Dogecoin in the comment section below. I have to know, do you guys think it's good? Do you think it's actually going to $1? I would love to hear your guys' thoughts because I am quite skeptical. I have made this exact same video almost exactly 2 years ago, and that was when Dogecoin was double where it's at right now. And we're 50% less than we were then, and I'm still saying that I am extremely skeptical. Extremely skeptical of Dogecoin staying at these levels. So we'll have to see what happens here. Again, guys, drop your comments in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear what you guys have to say about this topic. But until then, I will see you guys in the next video.